wanna rub on my body, but she know that I got a bitch. She don't really care, she fucking for fun. She told me that she want a kid. I told her bitch no, I just wanna fuck. Then I'm leaving, can't stay. Folks got a Glock, he shoot it like Ray Ray. Yeah, you know he gon' spray. Glock, target practice, we don't miss, so bitch, watch what you saying.
The heavy hitters are back. The H is up. I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy Amity. Morrow's still down for the count with the flu.
Man, he will be back soon. But as y'all know,
oh no, don't tell me you're losing your voice now.
I think it's just something in it. As y'all know, the heavy hitters are diverse. We have, for the most part, 99% of the time, there's 2 black dudes and a white dude on this channel.
Sometimes if I can't make it, it's 3 black dudes on the channel. But that's on the days I can't make it.
Most of the time, there's like 6 black dudes and 1 white guy in the house. Now
that is not wrong.
Now I'm gonna ask you this though.
Is it gonna be the am I comfortable with this thing again? Because you literally asked us one of the days we had just got back. You're like, Jason, Amity, are you comfortable with being around all these black people? I'm like, yes. Why would I have a problem?
Anyway,
I'm like, he does this for no reason.
Man.
He stereotyped me. What was it, 3 years ago? Like I complained I was cold, and he's like, "Well, you're white. You're not supposed to get cold." I'm like,
I didn't say that.
You did.
You snitch to the people that I'm being a dirtbag.
No, I'm just showing that you like to be funny. let the record show. I'm not mad at him. He's not bullying me. Hey, if I'm talking about it and laughing, I found it funny.
Now, I damn near forgot what we were talking about.
So, nonetheless, we're diverse. We're very respectful. WWE, on the other hand, I'm going to say this nicely without swearing, but I'm sorry, WWE has pulled some very racist moves in the 70 years it's been around.
Yeah, they've done some racist stuff.
So, we're going to kick it off, and we can both talk about these as we go, but I'm going to kick it off with the one that kind of started this whole idea. Well, actually, second one that started this idea.
Cody Rhodes getting screwed at WrestleMania?
We'll get to that, but no, I want to mention the most infamous one. So, Chavo Guerrero.
Oh, yeah, that's the one you're going with? Okay.
I want to start off with this one because it makes the most sense. How can I put this subtly? Chavo Guerrero thought he was white. That's the best way I can put this.
Middle class, a Mexican being a middle class white man in America is crazy.
Dressed like a damn golf caddy, parading around in a golf cart.
What was the catchphrase?
If you ain't white, it ain't right, or something like that.
If it ain't white, it ain't right. Like, all this middle class America stuff was insane because I knew this man was Mexican. So it's like, bro.
And it came in the name itself, Guerrero. Like, you should know that it is a family of great lineage of, like, Latino and Latina wrestlers, like the Mexican community. This man has no percentage of white in him, I'm pretty sure, whatsoever, but he is parading around as if he's a white man when he's not.
It was some crazy stuff. Man, I don't think you get away with certain stuff like this anymore. You get canceled. We would have been canceled a long time ago if they were around.
Actually, we're calling audible midway through this vid. The vid is actually now moments that WWE could easily get canceled for, because I just realized there's a lot of stuff that they did.
Okay.
Because I got one that I was watching back of Vince with the Shawn Michaels feud with the church. I want to get into that one too.
All right, so I'm going to go into the one that was a little wild.
But yeah, that Chavo Guerrero thing, no sense.
Now, Vince McMahon is a very controversial figure. He was walking backstage, and he ran into John Cena.
Oh, is it the what's up, and then
yeah,
I remember that.
And to put this in a way,
what's good in the hood?
Yeah, that too. He walked up to John Cena and said what's good in the hood, and John Cena Now John Cena had just left like his Dr. Thugonomics gimmick, so John Cena wasn't even on that type of time.
Oh, he was on the Hustle Loyalty.
Yeah, he was kind of like the chain gang soldier, that type of stuff. And Vince McMahon thought it'd be a good idea to walk up and call this man the N-word. With Booker T and Sharmell
we'll say the phrase, obviously, without saying the word, but say exactly what he did say.
Keep up the good work. I mean, So I'm like, oh.
And then Booker T with the most shocked look on his face. It's like, tell me, he did not just say that.
That was Survivor Series 2005. That, and they still had it on the network. Like, they showed that on the network. I don't know. Because when I was binge watching, like, 05, it was on the network.
I think YouTube still has it.
I mean, of course, YouTube.
I think it's still there.
So if you go on Peacock and you look up Survivor Series 2005, and if it's still there, they wild for that. But that was some crazy stuff. Vince McMahon saying the N-word. At least he said it on pay-per-view and not on like national television or something, I guess. But that's crazy. That's some crazy stuff.
Let me go to Atlanta, Georgia, and say that same thing. Yeah, you was.
That's crazy. Vince McMahon is a wild boy for that.
So, Vince McMahon, I'm gonna keep on the stage of that. He was doing this. I want to say it's basically a feud with Shawn Michaels in this instance. I can't think of the time frame of when this was, but
06 probably.
You had shown me this, so this is where I got it. Shawn Michaels basically said, if you can find my tag team partner, you can find him here. And he goes to a church.
Yeah, it was 06.
And basically, he acts like he's got no damn sense in this church. He goes up to where you do the communion, drank the water, and spit it out as if he was Triple H.
Stop playing. That's ignorant as hell.
He literally was like comparing himself to God. He's like, you run the world, I run World Wrestling Entertainment.
There was some.
You put people, I think it was like, you put people out of power, and I put Ted Turner out of business.
He said something like, on the 7th day you rested. Well, God, I don't believe in rest, so I got a better work ethic than you. I said, come on,
and if I'm wrong, then smite me down. Then Shane moves a few inches to the right. He's like, if you get struck, I'm not being anywhere near you. And he went as far as giving God theme music. He gave him a whole entrance, and it was just him, a light going down the ramp into the ring, and it was just a light. There was nothing there.
He did come out to somebody called my mom.
He did dance to that too with the funky tags. They're like, Mom, we know you can get down to this whole thing and just Vince.
Yeah, it's some crazy stuff.
But the fact that this man literally had a whole feud with God.
Insane. Vince is a crazy man.
Went to a church, was disrespectful as hell, pardon the pun, and literally makes an entrance music and everything for the Almighty himself.
Not to mention, Shawn Michaels had just found God around this time when he came back from injury, so he was like really deep in religion.
And I think he was already deep in religion outside of WWE, but it was probably just one of those they.
Well, he was wild after he got injured and messed up his back and stuff. That's when he found God. And yeah, Vince I'm gonna use this in the storyline.
But of course, Vince is gonna use personal life for storyline. I mean, look at the Total Divas era. How much of that personal life did they make apparent in the damn show?
So we're going. This is like wildest moments or wildest
moments that WWE could have been canceled for that they got away with.
Okay, Katie Vick.
I'm glad somebody named it because I was.
Katie Vick is some of the most disturbing stuff I've ever seen. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you though. That's the lowest point of wrestling of all time. Triple H, arguably the greatest of all time. You can make that debate. In a feud with Kane. Okay, all right, 2 greats, 2 legends. This should be easy. No, they had to make the story complicated. So Triple H comes out one day. He says, Kane, you're a murderer. Okay. Not only is Kane a murderer, he dabbles in necrophilia here and there. So the next week, Triple H, dressed as Kane, goes into a funeral home and has sex with a dead body. Now, I can't make this up. It's some of the most disturbing stuff I've ever seen in my life. That's something that I would never show anybody. Have you seen that video?
I don't think I have, and I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. That's some of the most disturbing stuff. So, like, Kane, I'm not, look, At the end of the video, Triple H pulled some stuff out of like he pulled the brains out of the dead body. It was like I just screwed your brains out, and I'm just like, this is so disturbing. It's disturbing. I can't really describe it, but yeah, it's disturbing.
So to slightly transition out of non-disturbing moments, I'm going to throw this kind of in as a whole, because I don't know if WWE's doing this intentionally or if they're not. I can't really tell. But when it comes to champions, whether it's champions of color, minority, whatever it is, they always have them lose to a white man. Take Brock Lesnar, for example. This man single-handedly beat Big E and Kofi, both champions of color.
You forgot one.
Who was the third one?
The Rock.
On The Rock. All in dominant fashion.
Well, he had a competitive match with The Rock.
Well, wasn't Rock also half injured or something? I thought he was injured.
No, Rock was on his way to Hollywood.
Oh. Like, I bring more of it, like, with the... I want to highlight the Kofi one more than anything. You literally go to Fox, and he lost in, what, not even a minute?
Ain't Fox known for being racist?
Like, they literally... Kofi had the story of his life leading into WrestleMania. Go to Fox just to lose it in under, like, probably 5 minutes. He got destroyed.
No, it wasn't. He beat him in like 30 seconds.
For 30 seconds.
Kofi charged at him. Brock caught him with an F5 and pinned him.
And then another instance, and again, could have been intentional, could have been not. Rey Mysterio finally hits that top peak. Finally gets the WWE title. Just to lose it to the whitest white man WWE could ever produce. You call Cody white, Jesus. Nuh-uh. Cena, the whitest man they have, beats Rey Mysterio.
That's crazy.
Like, I don't want to sit here and say that it's coincidence, but it's there. I mean, you can't sit here and not say, like, okay, once I can see. 2, okay, it's ironic. 3, okay, now it's starting to be the same thing over and over again.
I'm gonna flip the tables a little bit, and I'm gonna go with WWE being racist to white people. Now,
how does it come off as racist to white people? I'm kind of curious where this goes.
No, there was a group back in the day called Thuggin' and Buggin', and the whole thing was that it was Teddy Long, Mark Henry, I think Jacqueline. It was a group of like D'Lo Brown was in there, I think, and their whole thing was like, you know, white people are evil and all this other stuff, and that they're this and they're that. And so, like, one night Teddy Long became GM, and he gave like Mark Henry a real title shot just because he was black. And you just got to go check out like.
Did he literally say that exactly? It's like, oh, you're black, so I'm giving you a title shot.
Yeah, so he had Coach on commentary, and Coach was like, yeah, because they were a heel group, but Stone Cold was like chasing them around, doing all type of stuff and all that. You got to look up Thuggin' and Buggin'. It was pretty like you can't get away with that type of stuff no more. Like saying, you know, calling white people those type of words, like, nah, it's crazy. Yeah, they would have been canceled. We did a lot of cancellation stuff back in the day.
Which segues me into my next spot. And we referenced this in a previous video. Oh yeah, man. This involves Booker T and his wife Sharmell and Kurt Angle.
Oh my God.
Because Kurt Angle didn't want any kind of sex with his wife. He wanted that bestiality sex with his wife.
That sick, perverted sex.
And it's not like he went about it like saying it normally. Like, he made it sound so perverted. Like, he was staring at the camera again so serious, like, I want to have that bestiality sex with, like, the big eyes, the face. Like, just, he was so aggressive with it for no reason.
In my opinion, Kurt Angle is the greatest wrestler that's ever lived. Credentials that no other man in wrestling has. And they turned him into this perverted sex addict. It's crazy.
And what's upsetting is Kurt Angle has been stuck in this like thing of messed up stories that you could get canceled for, or ones that don't make sense. Like, I won't say this one could get you canceled. It more or less just didn't make sense. Like the thing with his illegitimate son. How the hell is Jason Jordan your illegitimate son?
I mean, Jason Jordan pretty light skinned though.
Yeah, but then they show pictures of Kurt Angle and everything with a white wife, so everyone would just instantly assume, okay,
I mean,
this don't make any sense.
Kurt Angle probably was messing around with people before he got married. You know, probably went to the other side, tried something out real quick, and came back home. I don't know.
But yeah, just going back to the Kurt Angle Booker T. The fact that they did that, like, nowadays you get canceled instantly. Back then, I guess you could get away with whatever the hell you wanted. But if you did that now, you would have so many eyes on you, and not in a good way.
Yeah, there was a time he went into Booker T locker room when Charmel was in there by herself, and he like slammed the door and locked it while they were both in there. She was screaming. Look, gang, look. There's some things that's just been done. It's just like, how the hell did they get away with this? So that's pretty much. I'm kind of out because
the last one I have, it's not really controversial, but it's the fact that you got away with it on television. We have to mention what the amount of times Bro mentions doing it for a subscriber special. The fact that WWE got away with doing a live sex celebration, because we don't know what they were really doing under the sheets.
I mean, Lita didn't have no clothes on. You didn't see that?
No, I did, but I think they had where they were supposed to look like they damn near weren't wearing anything.
I don't know, man.
But the fact that, and it was like they had like the whole tease and everything, you know, had her bent over in the bed doing all this stuff. I'm like, how the hell are you getting away with basically just having straight porn just on live television?
That's still the highest rated segment in Raw history.
It's been so influential. Bro wants to do it for every subscriber special we have.
Can't happen.
Well, let me not say that, because apparently I'm having the wrong image of him apparently when I do that.
Look. There's been a lot of controversial things. One last thing I want to say is there was this segment with Edge and Randy Orton and Crime Time. And Edge said something, he's like, you know, if we're going to be in this tag division, we're going to be tag team champions for a long time. He was like, yeah, we're going to leave them black and blue. I was like, come on.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I was like, oh, man. So, yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know if this was the character he was going for, but why is it for that tag team in particular? Like, they had, like, I feel like in a way they stereotyped the hell out of it. They put them together, have them dressed like they're all, like, from, like, you know, the hood got, like, everything from, like, the white tank top, the blue jean, the Timbs, the do-rag.
Yeah.
And then you got the theme song with that. It's like, ain't no Hollywood or something like that. Like, they had, like,
bringing the hood to you.
Like, it was, like, rap. Like, I was like, you stereotyped the hell out of the team. You called them Crime Time.
Like, they had an endurance video. They, like, stole something and ran up out of there as fast as they could. Like, build up their endurance.
Did Crime Time also destroy JBL's van again? Stereotypically, like, stereotyping that all they do is destroy stuff. Like,
but John Cena was doing it with him, I guess, so. I don't know. I guess they got a pass.
But, yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, Vince apparently thought John Cena was black.
Look, man, this vid is crazy.
I was ready to mention your honorable mention of Cody Rhodes getting screwed.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes got screwed.
Because according to him, he says Cody Rhodes is a black man.
Yes, sir. I truly believe Cody Rhodes is black. The only people I've seen go through stuff Cody Rhodes has gone through is black people. Getting screwed out of your titles. You know.
I still remember that segment. It's like, oh, he's got a neck tattoo. He's got a black wife. That makes him black. Like, okay.
Got a black baby.
Well, no, he had a mixed baby.
Still black. Yeah, you know.
And white.
Yeah. But comment down below, man, what y'all think about this vid. This vid is crazy. I can't.
Again, a wild vid that I came up with.
I like it.
I've had 2 vids now back to back that you probably didn't even think I would even come up with.
Yeah, I didn't think you get this outlandish. You be usually on the safe side with it.
I can be outlandish if I need to be.
You just didn't like doing the smash or pass.
Well, I'm in a
So?
long-term healthy relationship. I ain't saying anything to screw that up.
So, I mean, hey, look. Look, man,
I love my fiance very dearly.
it's all good. That don't mean you can't see some beautiful people. Like, yeah, I'll take that down.
Yeah, I do, but I think it quietly in my head because then I don't get slapped.
I'm gonna cut this. We don't condone domestic violence, so I'm gonna end the vid right here. I'm your boy Jay,
I'm your boy Emily.
and we out.